All right, so there's been a spicy topic in the carnivore diet community about type 1 diabetes. So let's read this tweet quick. Carnivore diet put type 1 diabetes into remission. Evidence is limited to case reports and case series. It's possible, yes. Possible does not mean likely. It's mechanistically plausible. Carb reduction induces multiple pathways beyond reducing insulin load, which could impact beta cells. T1D versus LADA. Adults in general present with slower beta cell loss and prolonged honeymoon, less about definition and more about age. This is why it is less likely to work in kids. Reducing insulin but high glucose equals complication. What Anthony Chafee is presenting is important. We were awarded an NIH grant based on this premise a few years back, and it is ongoing. However, I have heard from patients who are terrified of the bad things they heard about insulin. Instead of taking it, they ran glucose greater than 10 millimolars, 180 milligrams per deciliter, which is very high, and rapidly developed microvascular complications. So people were scared of insulin and they didn't take it, their glucose ran high, and they got problems. The strong pushback on Chafee's statement from type 1 advocates Ryan, Adder, and Dykeman Dave is more about the interpretation the uninformed T1D patient will have and think they should forgo insulin and run high glucose levels. Yeah, so this is really just like how a patient might react to this. There's been this discussion, can the carnivore diet basically cure type 1 diabetes? And it seems like it does, but long term, it seems like it then becomes required that you need insulin, exogenous insulin. So there's like how long that process is. Is it like really a forever delay, or is it just like a year or multi-year long delay? So that's been the controversy in the movement. There's been lots of posts recently about from these guys arguing their points, and it's good to talk about, but we really need like long-term, large trials with many people just diagnosed with type 1, jumping on strict carnivore diets and tracking how this works for years,